Hey guys, so I just finished up on Web Sleuths and I wanted to kind of hop on here and let you guys know a little bit about what we've heard and what we absolutely know. Um, Crazy stuff, guys, is happening right now with the Daybell case. We've been trying to update you all day as it has been going on. So far, they did a very brief press conference, almost useless because you could not hear anything that was being said, really. There was a second, the one that we broadcast that you could hear just a little bit more. Basically, all they did was confirm that he was arrested, that charges had been filed, that there would be a closed circuit hearing tomorrow. They did say that they felt that the closing was due to the pandemic and still observing different things with that. And hey there, Sophie, thanks so much for coming and joining me. I'm so excited. Thank you. And so we are trying to see if we can get the link to that tomorrow because they are giving it to some press. It will be on the YouTube channel, but I don't know if it'll be public on the YouTube channel. We did put in a request, but because we haven't requested before, I don't know if we'll get it or not, but we will be trying. But we will be following several places. I know that we'll probably have it, so we'll try and definitely get that for you guys tomorrow at 11 a.m. But there has been other sources that have come out. One of them being Tylee's aunt, Annie Cushing, who is a former journalist. She's been writing about this. She's been blogging about it and giving us a very detailed accounting of time frame for these things. And it has been nothing short of amazing. And she is confirming at this time there was two remains found, and one of them is to her accounting. Now, the law enforcement has not confirmed this yet, but it's to her accounting that we are seeing that JJ Vallow was one of those remains that has been confirmed. East Idaho News has been streaming it as well. Guys, I'm heartbroken. You know, I always try to give benefits of the doubt, and I really held out hope for a long time in this case that possibly the children were maybe hidden somewhere. And yeah, exactly, Sophie. We're hoping we'll be able to cover it too. But yes, East Idaho News will be covering it, and we will definitely stream it if we can from there or at live ourselves. But I just did finish up with Trisha over at Web Sleuths on YouTube. And we also had Alan, I think it's Kindle from Crime Online with us, who was giving some information as well. So that was a really great broadcast. I was really excited to be a part of that, guys. But I had held out hope on this one. And sadly, I think, I don't know, just a couple months ago, I finally just gave up on the fact that they were going to be found alive. And sadly, tonight, I think we're finding out that that is the case, that they will not be, that they have been found on the property. And the property had been searched before, but I don't know exactly what those, search details, what the warrant that they had for searching entailed the first time. I do know that they took out 43 or more pieces of evidence the first time, but I think a lot of that was in relation to Daybell's wife, Tammy, who had died just 2 weeks before he married Lori. It's been said by some people that they think that maybe they got married in a type of situation to not have to turn on each other. Husbands and wives don't have to testify necessarily. Right now, they do have the same lawyer. I don't know if that's going to hold. We're hearing that, maybe Lori rolled on him because of her bail hearing going south again, and she got tired of him being out running around while she couldn't, but we don't know. We really don't know. I don't know if maybe one of the kids turned or oh, really, Sabrina, you were there when he was at the police station when they arrested him. What was that like? Can you tell us anything about it? We'd love to hear what you have to say about it. The case moving so slow, guys. I can honestly say that that's how sometimes it just goes. We would rather it move slowly and get it right than move quickly and get it wrong. Nobody wants a Casey Anthony situation where they don't have enough and they charge over, you know, overly over the top and then don't get a conviction. But again, we also, this unfolded during the pandemic, guys, through shutdowns of court, through shutdowns of, a skeleton crew of the police, all kinds of different things. So you don't know what they've been sitting on. We don't know what they've uncovered and been trying to, put together, guys. Sometimes it just happens that way. And but thankfully they've done, I'm hoping they've done their due diligence. They've crossed their I's and crossed their T's and dotted their I's, and hopefully we'll get some good convictions out of this, get the family some justice. My heart really goes out to Lori's older son, Kobe, and he has been asking his mom for months to just come forward. Please tell us what's going on. And I really do feel for JJ Vallow's grandmother, who brought this all to the, to the forefront in the first place by making a big stink about where JJ was, and we were talking over on Web Sleuths and kind of giving some ideas of what might have happened and why this all went down, and I'll say that I think our team here at Murder by Design and the Good Wife's Guide to True Crime, we've been pretty certain on the fact that, we think Tylee witnessed something with her stepfather, Charles Vallow, being killed by her, her uncle. And we really believe that that was what turned and made Lori decide to get rid of her children. There's also the fact that JJ is an autistic child, and I think she really had enough of taking care of a child that might have been a difficult child for her. Some people are not equipped to take care of children with special needs, especially one that maybe isn't her own, because he was adopted, and there's a weird story there. Something about his dad being the brother of the grandmother. Geez Louise, I can't even begin to tell you. It is such a strange story. Sabrina, so you said it was also weird. I know everybody's been really excited because, yeah, of course, we've been wanting this to come to fruition. I'm sure the police have been too. And investigators get involved in this. Yeah, Sophie, I agree. I think we all knew, just like with the Letitia Stout case, we called that weeks before it ever happened. We knew, that little boy was gone and that his stepmother was a lunatic who was asking for some sort of apology from her husband, from the public, from investigators, from reporters. Like, what a crazy lunatic she is. That's another heartbreaking case, but I'm so sad. I'm so sad that these cases have resolved the way they are. Anytime that, we find out that children have gone missing and end up being a child that, doesn't come home for either they're never found or their remains are found, I always think what's harder, is it harder for them to be missing for years and years and years and you not know what happened, or is it harder for you to have some sort of what everybody calls as closure? But I don't think you ever get closure when you lose a child, so that's where we're at with things. Daybell, they did come out with that he right now has been charged with, and we put this up on True Crime Wives and everything, or the Good Wife's Guide to True Crime and Murder by Design. Let me grab it real quick so I don't make a mistake in what I am saying that he has been originally. The original statement is, let's see here, and that boy, that press conference was one of the worst I've ever seen. I don't even know why they bothered to do it. They should have just waited till tomorrow morning. What do you guys think? What did you guys feel when you were watching it? It was weird, right? Let me see here. And we do have his mugshots up on the Good Wife's Guide to True Crime and over at Murder by Design by Proxy. So you can look at them. He looks tired as hell. His car was impounded as well. And I mean, what do you guys think? Do you think she rolled on him? What do you think? I'd love to know what your thoughts are, guys. Do you think she should hold off and just decided enough is enough and I'm done? Like, what do you think? Because I'd love to know what your thoughts are. So, let's see. Okay, so, da, 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 da. Okay, it says, let's see, on 6/9/2020 at approximately 7 a.m., the Rexburg Police Fremont County Sheriff's Office and the FBI served a search warrant at the residence located in the 200 block, of Fremont County. During the search of the property, investigators found what appears to be unidentified human remains, which we're now hearing from several sources that they have been confirmed as JJ and Tylee. At very least, JJ has been confirmed by the aunt, and I'm sure that she's been in the know this whole time. She has been so great in updating everybody and letting them know the exact timeline of events. She went to great lengths to explain all the way back, like going back to Lori meeting her first husband and her second husband and the brother, and which is a strange relationship. That relationship is, good God, so strange. But I know that he's been charged with destruction of property, of evidence, destruction, and hiding evidence. We've seen a lot of that right now. And let's see, what did we say earlier? I want to make sure I get this right, guys. Car impounded, and there's some pictures of the roadblocks are down, and the command center for the FBI remains along with times of crime scene for the crime scene tape. No, not Melanie. No, Annie. I think it's Cushing or Crushing. She is a former journalist, and she started a blog, and then she finally went to going and actually talking about this case in excruciating detail. Let me tell you, she went through it all. Gosh, I can't find where I know that we said it was what he was charged with, but I think those charges will actually change and go up as this progresses, obviously. Yes, there it is, Annie Cushing. Yes, that's right. Okay. That's who has confirmed so far. She's being interviewed live now. But gosh, guys, I'm so sad. This was not how we wanted this case to resolve. It's not how any case we cover do we want resolved. Yeah, they did seem to know exactly where to go on Chad's property. It's a lot of property. If you guys have seen the pictures, it's acres of property, and they were searching in like a tiny spot that seemed very centralized, and it didn't look like they had to like go all over looking. So, but they did have a canine dog out there, so that could have helped. But they had, the tents up, and they were digging in a specific area, and they found them obviously very quickly. So it wasn't that they were having to run all over looking and looking and looking. So I believe someone tipped them off. My money is on Lori. It could have very well been Melanie or somebody else, but I don't think so. I think Lori got freaking tired of sitting at home and sitting in jail while he just ran all over town doing whatever. I think she thought he was going to be her knight in shining armor, bail her out, and he did not. He didn't put up the house. He didn't do anything to even try to help her. And I think that was like, she finally just had enough and was like, screw this, dude. If I'm not sitting here, so are you. So that's what we're talking about tonight. It's a very late broadcast for everybody, guys, but we did want to come on here and update what we've been hearing throughout the day. We will try to do a live stream tomorrow from the court proceedings. Hopefully we'll be able to do that. If not, we'll definitely have it right away as soon as someone else has it up and everything. And guys, something I talked about over on Web Sleuths and we've been talking about here on Murder by Design, and I wanted to come and talk about it again one more time, and you'll be hearing about this over and over again, is a campaign that we have started along with Cheryl McCollum from the Cold Case Research Institute called #LoveWins. And what we're doing is we're starting a scholarship fund, guys, to bring in the remembrance of all the lost lives in 2020, it is in ushering in peace and trying to find a way for us to have meaningful conversations for change and trying to enact something good in a society and a country right now that needs nothing but love. So it's a really great campaign. You can buy our t-shirts, mugs, cups, sweatshirts, stickers, pillows, all kinds of stuff. And it's hashtag love wins. There's some really pretty designs that we've come up with. One is lead with love. You can also go to GoFundMe, and we've got a donation site up there for the scholarship fund. I want to tell you a little bit about what we're doing. So we're asking for college age students. You don't have to have amazing grades. You don't have to do anything else, but send us a 30-second video saying how you lead with love. Tell us a little bit about yourself and your college goals, and send that to truecrimewives@gmail.com. We'll be reviewing those, and a portion of the proceeds from all the sales of the hashtag love wins merchandise and the lead with love merchandise will go to this fund, and all the proceeds from the GoFundMe will be very, very, very transparent in what we raise. And if we raise more than $5,000, we'll actually have more than one scholarship that we'll be giving away, but we're hoping to at least raise the 5,000. You're going to probably see some big time people in the true crime world wearing some of these shirts. So, because we've got some support from some really great people, like I said, Cheryl McCollum from the Cold Case Research Institute, who we just did some lovely interviews with her, and she's the one that's been looking into the disappearance of Dawn Lewis at the request of the sheriff down there in Florida. So we're really excited about this program, guys. I think it's something that gives some hope in the madness of the world right now. You can check it out on our Facebook page to get the links to the merchandise, to the GoFundMe, and we will be putting it on all of our YouTubes. We're going to play some of those. If we do get the entries, we're going to play them at the top of our YouTube videos and our podcasts. So if you'd like to follow our podcast, that is https truecrimewives.buzz BUZZsprout.com. You can also find us on all of the major platforms. So that's Spotify, Stitcher, Google, Apple, Pandora even. So we're on all of those at the Good Wives Guide to True Crime. And if you haven't followed us over on YouTube yet, you can follow us at youtube.com/murderbydesign. Guys, we are super, super close to hitting the 1,000 mark threshold where we can get to begin to earn some revenue for ourselves, because we've been doing this for, over 3 years now, out of our own pockets, out of our own hearts, no money coming in. So we would love to be able to do that, as well as it gives us the money to continue doing what we're doing, give us better time to be able to travel and research and do different things, pay our team. We have a lot of people that are coming on that help us behind the scenes. So if you can just subscribe and hit the bell, we would very, very, very much appreciate it. Share it out there. We also, if you go to iTunes and you give us a 5-star review on the Good Wives Guide to True Crime, we pick a winner every month to get a $5 either Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks gift card of your choice. So that's free coffee on us for you. And so, we're doing a lot of great things, guys. We've been talking about so many wonderful things. We've been having amazing guests on our show. We've had Joseph Scott Morgan, who is, the #1 leading death investigator in the country. He wrote the rule book on coroner rules. He's done so many great things, and he gives us amazing amounts of his time. Cheryl McCollum. We've had J. Reuben Appelman, who wrote The Killing Jar. We've had Stephen David Lampley, Kirk Nurmi, who is the former attorney for Jodi Arias, who just came out with amazing, groundbreaking book all about that. And we have so many more that we haven't even released yet, guys. So you're going to be wanting to check out both the podcast and our YouTube channel to get those. And Joseph Scott Morgan, Stephen David Lampley, Kirk Nurmi, and Cheryl McCollum have all agreed to do at least one monthly spot with us on our YouTube YouTube channel. So you'll be getting all kinds of great stuff from them on, the different cases, the breaking cases that we are doing. You can follow us over at Instagram, Twitter at truecrimewives. And we have a brand new social media team that is going to be bringing out some really great stuff for you guys. So I'm hearing that the phone calls were monitored between Lori and Chad, and info was pieced together to find the bodies. Jesus, if that is true, what idiots. Like, do you not know that the phone calls are being monitored? What is wrong with, well, I mean, let's just say these people are not in their right minds, guys. I mean, honestly. Oh, good Lord. Good Lord. I mean, the bodies are just stacking up on these people. I am going to be interested to see what they eventually get charged with in all the cases, all the different things, what happens. It has been a strange little case about zombies and portals, and I have no idea. It's very hard to even keep up with it all. This is going to be an interesting trial. I do hope they freaking televise the shit out of it, because that is going to be some, gold watching that unfold. Sadly, I mean, two children's lives are gone, many others. I think that we're going to find out a lot of different things that have transpired. We may even find a slew of other people that got in their way, and maybe they're not with us anymore either. I don't think it's done finding out the many interesting, crazy facts of this case. And we will be covering more and more about it on the YouTube channel for sure. Our podcasts come out usually every Wednesday. We've had a little bit of a slump right now. We've had some issues with Colleen and Christina not being up to health wise, my co-hosts. So we will be, but we'll be coming back. We're covering Durst right now, and we're going to be coming up with soon a head-to-head between me and Colleen about Scott Peterson. She thinks he's innocent. Can you believe this? I think he's stinking guilty. But we're going to go ahead, and Christina's going to decide which side she believes, because she is on the fence. Crazy, right? Anyway, guys, thanks so much for joining me tonight. My name is Fancy Miss Sally from Murder by Design and the Good Wives Guide to True Crime podcast. Please give us a follow, a share, give us a love, give us some likes. We always appreciate it. And if you give us a shout out and, give us a 5-star review over on iTunes, you may get some coffee on us. And remember, guys, to check out the Love Wins campaign. I just truly believe it's coming from our heart, Cheryl's heart. Stephen and Joseph are going to get behind it, and then we're all going to get together and we're going to pick an amazing winner, and we're going to change a kid's life in college, and help them pay for some college expenses, because so often, college is expensive, guys. I can't even begin to tell you, and it's for a good cause on that as well as the message behind it, and we're hoping that maybe we can grow this into something really big, not just a little thing, but we'd really like to see this sweep the nation, and make some real change. We have some great guests, some great people that join us. I've got good co-hosts. We have a lot of things that we cover, and I'm sure that you guys are really going to enjoy it. If you don't know where we came from, we spent about 3.5 years covering the Gypsy Rose Blanchard case. We did a 13-episode podcast on our experience. We have a TV show that we're working on. Knock on wood, hopefully it does still get out there. You're going to be seeing a lot more of us. I did a lot of interviews with In Touch Magazine, too. If you go to In Touch Magazine and Google my name, you'll find a lot of stuff coming up on Gypsy. We were the first ones to break her entire interrogation video, which changed the entire idea of that case. So if you do listen to the first season of the Good Wives Guide, it's very, very raw. It's very angry. It's very sad in moments. We cry, we laugh, but we do give a lot of good information. But the second season is incredible with all of the guests that we've been able to have on and will continue to have on. And we are working on a second podcast with a very special person, Todd Matthews from the former director of NAMIS, and it's all going to be about missing people. So these are the things that we have coming down the line. I hope that you guys will join us more and more. You can also check us out. We have a blog on Medium. So, I mean, there's all kinds of great stuff that we do, guys, and we really try to bring all sides of the truth in these true crime cases. We try to do it without a lot of the sensationalism. And one of the things that we really, really like to make sure that we do is we try to find out what really happened in the cases before it got to the point that you usually hear about it. So we'd like to go back to the beginning and tell you all about that. And we certainly did that in the Gypsy case. We went all the way back to Dee Dee Blanchard's actual childhood and talked a lot about that. Thank you, Sophie. I appreciate it. We appreciate the love. And guys, keep tuning in. Have a good night. Bye.